But I skipped my own girlfriend's birthday party.
That's true.
Oh shit, you know that, dude. I appreciate that. That's so flattering. That's pretty dope.
It's because you're cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's all about the soccer moms, son. It's all the soccer moms. That's right. I'm ready.
Where the soccer moms at?
That's right. Where the soccer moms at? Like wine.
Are we in there? Like in there? Like footwear?
Okay. So, all right. You just destroyed the chair. Would you like to go out in the hallway also and join these guys going out to the arboretum, or you want to go to the kitchen?
I'm gonna go
Jesus.
to the kitchen.
No one's gonna watch us from the dining hall.
These are windows, right?
Large, thick windows. Yep.
You can at least be like, hey, look, they're being taken away into the Feywild by these fairies, maybe.
I'm in the zone now.
There we go. All right, let's get started.
As a dentist.
Cheesy poops.
The end of this building, Nina and Conrad, opens to an arboretum. The door actually is slightly open. And looking outside, you see there's a flowering shrub and tall trees, and they're growing between stone paths that meet in a semicircular pattern. Beyond the walls of the arboretum in the distance is the purple miasmic energy that swirls like a celestial soup. There's no sun, but there are two glowing orbs that hover above the plants, giving off bright light, almost like a small sun. There are colorful blossoms everywhere, and in fact, the air smells of a beautiful perfume. Multiple fairies suddenly fly upward, about 10, 12 inches in height, and they seem to be flying around in a plus as they see both of you. It's hard to tell if they're male or female because their bodies are semi-translucent, and they leave trails of dust that dissipates as they move around. They're upset about you both coming, but they're not being hostile as you both stand at the door. What would you like to do?
Do I recognize what the flowers are?
You and you. Beautiful flowers as far as you can tell. Nothing special where you're at.
I'm searching for the same black lotus flower.
Make an investigation.
7.
You see nothing, and then suddenly the fairies get quiet and sort of lean to each other and start whispering. Both you guys make insight checks, please.
11.
14?
11.
16.
Oh, you got a 16? Yes.
I got a 16.
All right, well then. You can see that the fairies are holding back laughter, almost like it's hard for you to see because of the glow, but you picked up on it, and they're mischievous about something. You just can't figure out what it is. But the average person seems like these little creatures are very joyful as they sort of whisper to each other. One of the bushes begins to part, and you suddenly see the fairies gather around it and gesture towards the bushes, and you see a green blade, emerald, beautiful blade of a short sword come up with vines wrapped around it. The fairies are gesturing for you guys to come closer to it.
I'm gonna bang on the window.
Okay, you start banging. It is so thick, you make no noise as you bang. So, I'm gonna let you guys dwell on what you're going to be doing from there.
That's a sword.
It's a trick.
Yeah.
So, can we go for it?
You can go for it. I don't really use swords, so if you want to grab it, I'll try to hit them
Kuman
with
comes
that
over with the
if
tray to both of you of a large piece of loaf of bread, and smoke is coming from it.
I mean, I'd rather not,
beautiful bread for both of you.
but if they start trying to murder you, I'll help you.
And are you going to eat it?
Yes.
And it is the most amazing bread you ever ate.
I mean,
And as you're chewing on it and savoring the flavors, you see Kuman looking at you, smiles, and tears coming down his eyes as he has the joy of seeing you enjoying his food. Pretty. Well,
Yeah, I know. I don't really see it.
Kuman very happy.
But if you want it, you can
flutters
grab
towards
it.
you. Stanya, go and cry also. upstairs in the
It's a little
planetarium. She always goes and thinks about her love.
I'm to like climb
So
up.
flutters back again.
You'll
He
have
looks
to
at
climb
you.
up. I'm to
May touch hair. And he asks to touch your hair.
But I mean, yeah, if you want to
And he
take
starts
more,
playing
take
with your
it.
hair. He's not even pulling it. He's just being very gentle.
So you're very helpful. You do a lot of things. Right?
Yeah.
More things than just cook.
It's probably
Yes,
almost
cooking
definitely like the
greens,
swords.
men's, fixes. I must primarily stay in the kitchen to cook up, but I
you can
do
also
more.
probably take the orb, but the fairies might just outright attack you.
You've probably seen every
They'll be
part
annoyed
of
with you,
this
maybe.
place.
Yes, cooking has.
I'm a wood elf.
Have you
Just
seen
kinda
books
high.
with gold backings?
Oh, can you talk
There are multiple books all around.
So maybe just ask them, like,
I think
can they take the orb?
7.
And just
7, yes.
see what they
That
say.
sounds right.
Would be useful.
Do you know where they are?
The Stanya tells
Probably for
Kumin,
like
do not
flowers.
touch books with letters on spine, so Kumin does not pay attention to the books anymore.
But yeah, if you want to just ask them,
But
or you can just
books
take it, or you
are
can hide
in the
it.
library on this
I trust
level.
you to
For
make
them,
good thieving
many
decisions.
books, you find possibly what you're looking for.
And then I'll just back you up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Were there any on the other levels? Just so we
Yeah,
know.
it's almost
not to
definitely
mess
the
with them.
orbs. The flowers are
Books are
probably not
every
worth
level.
much. And the sword is probably
don't
worth a lot,
go
but also
in.
probably
And his
deathly cursed.
smile turns to a frown. The red door.
Yeah, like what side is the rest of the stuck to the curse?
Kumin was told never to
I
go. I
assume-
do not know.
I don't know.
But Matreus,
Gifts, like fairies and gifts,
Matreus
have never
knows.
been
But
very,
he
fair.
looked the day,
So-
and he looked terrified.
Well, I mean, he came back though.
But it's a
so
risk.
it can't be that bad.
I like you.
I don't know if
I
you're
like
allowed
you.
to take the risk.
Do not enter the red room.
Okay.
Behind.
He sort of flutters away
Interesting things.
to the
That's
kitchen
true.
and starts cooking
I'll
some
back,
more.
I'll back up a little bit. Whatever you do, like,
library
if you're
Let
cursed,
me go there
I'll bet
first.
there's a book here that
Library.
removes the
Let her know
curse.
where we're going.
Okay.
But you know, eventually give them time. It will probably
Our
remove
last
a
act
curse.
is to bring
Together. I think we
It was too hard. for you
They
to
seem
get.
like
I mean, it's
they
really
don't
thick
like
glass,
our-
maybe 2 or
our
3 feet thick.
Brash
Right?
decision making, so they might not come and check.
All right.
But maybe they'll come.
All right. Look at the top of the stairs. You see 2 cats, and they sort of look at you, and they turn. They go up another level, so it goes up and it turns to the left.
grabbing an orb.
By yourself.
Grabbing an orb.
All right, I'll hold the door open.
You start going up the stairs quietly, step by step. These stairs are giving up light creaks with your weight.
It looks like a sunstone to me.
You sort of peek up.
They don't
To your left
technically give
is a
off heat.
large silver
be some, like, weird
statue,
customs
or a large silver suit of armor,
or something.
holding a long sword facing down to the ground. And as you peek up around, there are other doors and hallways up in the second level. Okay? You two are outside. Outside. There is a short sword up.
Yeah.
All the fairies are sort of sitting back, watching. You may have some warnings that were given to you prior, but you guys tell me what you'd like
Yeah,
to do.
we just
Alright,
had a big conversation.
I'm just gonna do my wood elf hiding in nature.
Okay.
I'm holding the door
I'm
open.
gonna make myself disappear.
You do, and you made the insight roll. You make yourself invisible. All of the fairies turn, and you see them looking directly at you. You don't see Nina, but they seem to be looking right at you.
Alright, they're still on me. Alright, so since I speak Fae, since I'm a wood elf, I ask him, can I have one of those orbs? You can keep the sword. Can I have one of the orbs?
Make a charisma roll. So you're interacting with them, right?
Yeah.
The fairies are just looking at you, and they're gesturing, and they're gesturing for you to grab some. You guys are standing there.
I'm holding
You're
the door.
interacting. Now you both are interacting with these fairies, right? Okay.
He's holding the door.
I'm holding the door open.
Okay, and you see that. The short sword is the third one towards Nick, so it would be the third one with the flowers. You need the third set. So you'd have to go all the way outside to go to the blade. And the fairies look very happy and they're gesturing. You've interacted with them now. Now they want you to get closer. Grab this beautiful looking emerald blade. You see no other doors out here in the Arboretum, just a glass window, and That's out.
And he's holding the door open.
Yep.
He's holding the door open.
Yeah, because the plan was for you to take the orb.
I'm grabbing one of the orbs and running with it.
You're reaching up for the orb.
But if it doesn't burn me, we're done.
Now, the orb is floating above, so you have to climb up into the bushes and reach up. So it's pretty high. From where you guys are, it's about 15 feet up. But if you stand on those plateaus, you'll probably be able to reach up and grab it. But to do that, you got to go into the bushes and go up. That's making you uncomfortable.
Into the bushes.
Okay.
You know what? Let's not split the party.
Let's just go.
You guys have a good one. That's the third room I walk out.
Your cursed gifts. It's real rude. Real rude giving cursed gifts.
You guys are backing out then?
Yeah, we're gonna back out and join the rest of the group.
Alright, as you do that, you hear the tooth fairies very angry and bitter, and they're flying around, and you obviously piss them off because you do not fall into their trap. And you step out and close the door. Alright, Conrad is nowhere to be found. You two are in the kitchen. What would you like to do?
We're gonna go, over here.
As they walk by, I'm gonna say, "Hey."
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, he's gonna say something. Alright, Conrad's sort of at the top of the stairs, and he yells to you guys.
You know how everything comes to life in this place, it seems? There's a full set of armor with a giant weapon holding it. And I think it might hit me if I walk by.
Don't do that. We're gonna go check the library.
Then don't.
There's a library?
Yeah. It's out at the end of the hall.
I can't read, so I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Just stay there.
Wait. Come on with us. The chunky blue fellow. He says that the stairs up goes to the observatory, a place where the mistress of the place used to sit and
Cry.
thinking about her love.
Where is this pirate? Let's go get him.
I don't feel like crying. Let's go.
All
So
right,
you guys-
we catch up with them too.
Alright, so let's get all the group together. Everyone's going to the library.
Yeah.
I'm not going first this time.
I got you, bud.
Can I pull it back? Or am I waiting?
I'm gonna stick.
Oh,
close
he
to you.
also mentioned that the books can be found on every level, including the observatory and behind the red door.
Red? Yeah, he told me about that. Don't go in there, he said.
Yeah. But he told us that Mon, whatever his name is, went in there and came back alive, but he seemed really upset. So whatever's in there won't kill us.
Apparently you cry in the observatory and everything's upset.
You're opening the door, right?
Yep.
Let's do it.
It's a library. Boring.
There are tall shelves filled with books in this entire area. You see that there are two shelves that run up the middle with a 15-foot space between them. Diverse stacks of books are piled high throughout this room. Some books are small as a notepad, others as big as a gate. There are several reading desks and a cozy scarlet chair in several of the corners. The smell of paper and cats are strong in this room. So, let's make a perception roll.
Yeah.
We're on to
Plus 7. 23.
Oh, perfect.
Perception. I got a 5. I keep getting 5.
21.
Third perception.
15.
Nice, nice. Okay.
I don't know. Mikey's like a 9.
I got a 7.
You're small. You
I'm
can't-
so happy you're here.
Who had the 15 or higher?
This side of the table did good.
This side of the table, as you scan at this library with all these books,
I'm too
diverse
busy
sizes and
drooling.
colors, the three of you notice at this far shelf there is a thick gold book 2 shelves up across the room.
It's a trap.
Get it.
I'll follow you. Can I search
Well,
for
you guys
traps?
are here right now.
Oh shit, let's go get it. Go.
Can I search for traps?
Make a perception roll from where you're at.
4 plus 7.
It looks
11.
It looks normal to you and safe. Conrad, what would you like to do?
Push her in. Let's go. Get out of the way.
All right, Conrad, as you start walking into this room, you begin to hear the sounds of like paper and books opening.
Hey, more animated stuff.
Large books sort of come around the sides here and here,
Cute.
and they're flying in the air, opening and closing. And the rest of you see some more books come over here and here, and a 5th book flies down like this next to the gold book. And the books are all just hovering peacefully, maybe not, but they're there as they watch you enter and walking across. What are you going to do?
I can count, and I see the number 1. I'm going to go for that one.
You're going to attack it?
No, I'm going to walk up to it.
Okay. You walk up to this book.
Axe
Make an
on the
insight
back.
check. Insight check, please.
13 plus 14.
You don't get a violent vibe from this book. You didn't attack it. You weren't being aggressive to it. And it's almost in front of you, looking at you with amazement as well. So you get that sense. And the rest of you see this huge barbarian with this large book floating, and they're both just staring at each other.
Does it have text?
There's text, but you can't read it. It's gibberish to you. We're going to go to you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna sneak by, take a look at this book, prepare myself to fight if I have to, but
The book doesn't seem hostile as it's hovering above you. The pages slowly turning, but these books are really big.
can I read the book?
It's gibberish. You
It's
can't
gibberish
read
to me
it.
too?
Yep. All right.
I'd like to continue my motion and get next to him if I can. Do I stop?
Yes, go ahead. Nix, what would you like to do?
Don't get weird by calling you daddy.
We're big guys.
The little one's going to need my help.
You guys begin to hear thuds coming from the upper level. You sort of look up. The books sort of move like they're facing upward, and they sort of come back down.
Upper level from like
Above you guys. Some room above you
above the
guys.
ceiling.
Above the next floor.
All right. The little one is going to need my help. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to walk in there. Yes.
Okay. That would be you. What would you like to do? And then I'll go to Sheldon.
I'm going to stealthily crawl over to here.
You can have an idea. You're not going to be stealthy in this room because if these books are animated, there may be just more watching. But you can try and take a stroll.
Can I stroll?
Yes, you
gingerly?
can take a gingerly stroll. And you start walking to that side of the room. And this book sort of turns, and this one flutters next to you. And they go from both sides of you, but in front of you is this big golden book. Sir, Sheldon.
Are there any like books that were like being read, being like open anywhere?
Make it a perception roll.
We don't have to take books. I don't
12?
have to find these guys.
No, I just want to see. That's what I said.
You
I'm
need
trying
it?
to see the letter.
Yeah, we just need to see the letter, right?
There are multiple books that are open as you sort of glance with your large eyes and your spectacles. Several of the books that are open are for arcana, natural sciences, religion, astrology, and planetary travel. So, we're going to go to the top of the order. Conrad, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use my height to my advantage and walk up to where that golden book is.
Okay, she's next to it, so you're going to walk up. So you're standing next to a kit. You both see this book. You can tell, and the spine is on the other side, so you have to reach out and pull it out.
I'm going to just put my finger on it and see what the books do.
The books fly up to you, and they touch the actual gold book. The gold book floats out on its own and spins around. And you see the letter R on the book.
I'll take my finger off of it
And the books slide away, and the book goes back into the shelf magically.
Cool. Let's go.
All right. Search the room. Look for any other books that might also be like turned around gold ones.
Let's do an investigation roll for you. The number is 12.
And I rolled a 12 plus 4.
Looking around the room, you don't see any other books, but one thing catches your attention. Under a chair, you see a stone about the size of a baseball, and it looks like a gray cat's head, and the eyes have green emeralds in them. This is called a stone of good luck. The carrier gets a +1 on saving throws and ability checks.
You
You pick it up? As you pick it up, there's 2 books flying behind you, and they sort of back away.
We've got nice books today.
Okay?
Some friendly.
And there's nothing else of value in this room. Conrad, you gonna destroy anything?
Nope.
Okay.
We're gonna bow to the books and we're gonna head out.
The books sort of turn very peacefully, and they watch all of you exit this room.
Nobody checked to see right here. What's over here?
Nope.
You going out to the abyss?
I'm just gonna check out the back door. Right here.
He says he's gonna check out the back door.
Anytime.
Check out your back door.
Okay. You opening the door, right?
Yep.
Okay, over here. You open it up. A semicircular patio, paved with gray flagstones, is nestled on the side of this building. It's illuminated by the swirling indigo of the miasmic void that surrounds the mansion. It's a little colder on this side. You see nothing else about it.
Notice? Can I just make sure that I see nothing else?
Yes. Yeah. There's nothing else.
I catch up with the rest.
Anybody want to check out what that big thumping was from up above?
Yeah.
Pretty sure I woke up that giant suit of armor.
Cool.
Can you go up the stairs?
I don't know. That was a big thump
I don't-
suit of armor.
should
I can stealth up there.
Not by yourself.
Do you guys
You
go
got dropped by a
upstairs or
broom.
downstairs? Upstairs or
Let's go
downstairs?
upstairs first.
Upstairs first?
All right. So what
I
I'd
want
like
to
everyone
see
to do
the
is
sad observatory.
Oh, you got it? All right.
Going to the sad
Get off, get
Yeah,
off
Don't
there.
forget this guy.
All right, I'm gonna get the next map. It'll take me about a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys sit tight. Don't pause. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That was cool. I thought we didn't have to fight this.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nina. I love you.
He said it's taken him a little bit longer than he expected, so he's not going to have us.
I'll carry you around. What do you see up there?
Just chuck it.
Oh, trust me. I tried that
Fastball special.
one. Didn't work out. I got tossed through a portal.
My character's a human, but if I could retcon it to Cobalt, I would. I love Cobalt.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this thing. Thank you. Wash your hands. Don't touch me. Wash your hands. Maybe later. Maybe later.
Don't touch me!
Don't touch me. There's stairs.
You want to just touch me?
Put the line of order, please, at the stairs.
Sheldon, you're taking
in the
right?
middle.
Sheldon's a
Don't touch
tank.
my
He has his armor,
thing,
his
so-
shield floating around him, so he's safe in the back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one of your shields.
So you've got a tank in the back, a tank in the middle, and damage sponge in the front.
Yeah. We're all like pretty tanky except for Nina.
Gotta keep you safe.
Don't have to keep me safe. I've got a shield.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I have Helm watching over me.
I'm your shield. Just walk behind me.
Poppy shield.
So for the rest of you, the stairs do squeak and protest as you walk up, but you finally see that there's a landing at the top of the stairs. It's occupied by a suit of armor. It's holding Mr. Q. It's holding a long sword facing down. It looks clearly decorative and it's being held up by a wooden stand. Behind it, the yellow glow from the void outside illuminates the armor and shines off of it. And you see there are sets of doors to the right and one door to the left.
Open up to the night. Let me see if I can hit that green somewhere.
I'm going to be right behind him just in case anything happens. I can help fight.
How big is the window behind the night?
It's a large window. It's at least 8 feet wide and 10 feet high.
Okay, never mind.
It's a very, very
So,
big
you guys
No,
are at the
one of
upper
us is
level.
wearing a cloak big enough to close.
All right, so Conrad, you're going over to the armor.
Drop kick him
You
up.
grab this long sword, and you go to pull it out. The long sword breaks into pieces. It's crap. From the chest plate, as the suit rocks back and forth, a scroll falls out of its chest and rolls on the ground, and there's a black ribbon tied around the scroll.
Shit.
Pick it up.
Okay. And you die. Okay, now, so just kidding. You pick it up and you open it up, and it's some kind of arcanic writing, or arcanic or magical writing that you don't know. You could try to make an arcana check, but with disadvantage.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
10 or higher.
I did it. 13.
Yeah.
I did 20 to 13.
Oh, you got it. Nice. Congratulations. You, dear sir, vaguely remember when you were goofing off in magic studies that this is called a Scroll of Bane. You can only use it one time. Up to 3 creatures that you see of your choice, they have to make charisma saving throws. If they fail this, they're affected by the spell Bane. Are you familiar with the spell Bane?
You just keep talking.
But that's it. And they have to make saving throws. If they fail the saving throw, it's a DC 10, and whatever the spellcaster's modifier is, so if you have plus 6, 12, whatever. If they fail that roll, they roll a 1d4, and they subtract that from any attack or saving throws they do. And they have to do it every time at the beginning of the turn, or not the spell, the Bane is still affecting them.
Okay. I pick it up, put it on my axe, and I reach down and I hand it to Sheldon.
Sheldon. Oh, thanks. There you go.
I don't know what this is.
And Sheldon, you know exactly what it is.
Bane.
It's Bane. It's like the opposite of the blessed spell. So
Magic.
it's a good spell.
Magic is
It's
stupid. I'm sorry. Magic is stupid.
Okay.
I can't really cast it though.
So you guys, you have
but
2.
I give it to Nyx because Nyx can cast
Oh,
it.
nice. It's one time
Got a
use.
scroll of Bane.
All right, in your
So
inventory.
3 creatures that you can see, your choice. They have to make saving throws, 10 or which modifier is, whatever your wisdom is, and the rest is history. Okay. There's 2 doors. One next to the right of there's another door to the center wall to the side.
Yeah.
You can open it?
Yeah.
It opens up. Nothing.
I knock.
Let's move that piece.
All right, I'm going in.
No.
Just this one?
Yeah.
Always knock first. Not that.
Just walk in. That's what I do.
That one doesn't want to say
I'm coming in.
like 4 or 5 times now.
I'm saying. There is a long corridor, and at the far end is another door, but there is a door to your right.
Oh, I can't go past the door without looking at it.
The door is closed, and there is a single handle on it.
What handle?
A single handle.
With a single handle, I open the door.
Alrighty.
Yeah. No knocking.
And it just slaps me in the face.
Would you? I know you like removing those.
Unveil.
Ta-da!
Thank you.
Are those all animal skulls?
Each,
don't know.
Each corner of this parlor has a scarlet armchair, and there's a reading table with books stacked high. A cheery fireplace burns at the far end, but above the fireplace on a rack are 2 very stunning-looking rapiers. There are heads of various animals and creatures on this wall, and these heads turn to look at all of you as you stand there.
Yikes.
So, who's going in first, or you guys can keep going to the next room?
Oh, I want one of those rapiers.
You're in?
You don't know this.
So what would you like to do, sir?
Are there all of these are looking at me?
Yes. Make a nature check for me, please.
I like
It's 10 or higher.
Nat 20.
Nat 20! Since you hunt and you're a barbarian, you know all these heads. You see a stag, a wolf head, a hellhound, a black dragon wormling.
I killed one of those.
And and a ram, and they're all just sort of looking, and it's kind of odd. It's magical as they're looking at you. Another thing you notice, you see a note underneath the middle head over there on the wall, and the note clearly says, "Look, but don't touch. Blood always stains the carpet. Look, but don't touch. Blood always stains the carpet."
Which one is this? What animal?
That would be the black wormling, I think.
I'm gonna walk up to it.
Nothing happens. It's just looking at you.
Pet his head.
And nothing. It's just watching you pet its head. Okay, who else is going to go in or go to the next door?
Oh, I'm going in.
Okay. So go ahead, put your character in there. Kit,
I'm gonna go to the next room.
you gonna go to that door? Okay.
I'll follow Kit.
Take it off yet?
It's okay. She's.
I like it. He lets me.
I let her do it. No one leaves baby in the corner. Okay. You open the door.
I did.
This is an open, airy bedroom. Oops, I'm sorry. It's an open, airy bedroom. Wind from an outside balcony, it pushes and whistles, trying to get your attention. From the balcony, it's rather beautiful. A canopy bed with rich scarlet curtains occupies the far corner. A jug and wash basin sits on top of a dresser with many drawers, and a very fluffy orange cat is napping on a scarlet easy chair in the corner. One wall is covered with a large painting of a black pirate ship with black sails, a single white flag bearing the mark of a black hand.
Black hand again.
A folded paper is observed also on the dresser at the far end.
I'm gonna go over.
So Sheldon, you both see this. Sheldon, what would you like to do?
You were in here first, so.
Yeah, I was gonna go over to the paper.
Yeah, I'll follow her.
All right. As you walk towards, on top of the bed, Sheldon, you see a golden book.
There was no golden book in the fairy place.
Okay. And it is the book you've been looking for. On its spine is the letter E. E is an elephant.
Yep.
Young lady, you go over to the letter. And this is what you have. And if you read this, read it nice and slow so everybody can hear.
Our affair had to end, for my life is research, and his is the sea. My beloved mariner, so strong and yet so gentle. To sustain his age and beauty, I gave him a portrait of himself painted on a magical canvas. He will never age. He will never grow old. As long as his painting lasts, he will never die. May the tides of love unite us. We will meet again, my dear Janko.
It's Ignacio.
Ignacio?
Yes.
Janko.
So, and Sheldon, you hear this love letter. And and then there's a balcony to the side.
Cool.
Sheldon, would you like to go outside? Or you done?
I'll check out the balcony.
Okay. Opening up the balcony. The door from the bedroom that leads out to this balcony, you see that it's lined with stone flagstones. You also see the greenery of colorful flowers of the arboretum visible below. Numerous fairies that are moving around sort of stop and they look up at you. A few of them are trying to get you to come down. But then they continue to flutter about their business. As the purple void swirls around this mansion and a breeze brushes your shell, you begin to hear a faint pirate shanty in the distance in an unknown area. You standing at the door, both you guys make perception rolls.
18.
Excellent. In the distance, you see what appears to be a white sheet floating in the void, slowly approaching the balcony. A sheet, a white sheet.
Okay.
You have one chance to grab it. So if you're
Do we each have a chance? Or
if she steps outside, she does. Okay. So you both are outside, and the sheet's slowly coming over. This is a dexterity, 16 or higher, and you grab this sheet.
All right. What is that? That's a +2.
What do you get?
That's awkward as hell, but good job, bro.
You got it?
It's fun.
Yeah, I got 21.
Oh, awesome.
You did get it. That's good. Yay.
Kit misses, but you reach out and grab this sheet.
Slow ass turtle.
He blows on his face.
As you grab the sheet, you see that it is not a sheet, it is a white flag with a black hand in the middle.
Shit.
That's cool.
So, back to the trophy room. The three of you in this room, starting with you, dear cleric, what would you like to do? There clearly is a letter on the wall that says, "Do not touch. Blood stains the carpet." And there are
Without
two.
touching, I want to investigate to see if there are any books in this room.
Make a roll. Perception.
14, 19.
There is. On the far right corner, to the right side of the fireplace, is a red chair. On top of that chair is a gold book. And the gold book on its spine has the letter Y.
Why?
Nina, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm obviously in love with the rapiers on the wall.
Touch it.
So I'm gonna go look at them closely.
As you get closer, the flames and the light of the fireplace reflect off of you and your eyes as you look at these beautiful rapiers, almost like twins, facing upward on these stands. They have gold handles with red embedded crystals right at the base of the hilts. And they sit there, and you see your reflection, almost clone-like and ghost-like, in the shiny blades themselves. But something warns you as you remember the letter that he saw on the wall.
Does my reflection do anything different than I do?
Make a perception roll. Perfect. The reflection you see of yourself, originally it looked normal, but you see it looks like you're dead. Your skin is pale, your long hair is all matted, you've got veins coming up, and your pupils are white. You're looking at a corpse of yourself in both. You guys sort of see Nina standing at these blades, looking up at these two rapiers. Conrad, what would you like to
Well, we found the book.
do?
Investigation was done. I'm gonna open the mouth of the little empty in front of me.
Okay, it lets you open. The eyes are still moving around. It looks stuffed on the inside. You see all sorts of cork and crumble and hay inside the mouth.
I'm gonna speak. What happens if he grabs those rapiers?
Make a charisma roll.
It's gonna be an 8.
Nothing happens. So you have the book, you have the E, you see him speaking to this head, but you also see Nina in a trance-like state standing in front of this fireplace and she's staring at these two beautiful rapiers. There's an uneasiness about this room.
Where are all of the heads looking?
They're all looking towards Nina.
They're all looking at Nina.
The one is the one he's facing. Its eyes are facing Nina. They found another book.
Yay!
So,
What's the letter on the book?
You put it
Y.
down.
Y. Okay. Thank you.
I think the word sooner.
what, you think you can talk to it? Do they?
They're staring at us.
They seem animated. You're right.
But there's coordinates.
Can you speak to animals?
I have an animal handling. They can't talk to me.
He rolled low.
I walk over. Try it again, and I offer you guidance. I assume you are willing. Add a D4
Add
your ability
D4.
check of your choice.
That's 9, 10, 11, 12.
You hear nothing coming from this creature, but in your head, you hear garbled noises of an animal. It begins to clear up, and you hear the voice in your head. Do not touch the blades. You hear nothing, but you see him staring at this. Nina, these beautiful masonry works of art. The armorer who made this is obviously an artist. You see these rapiers sitting there, and your reflection of your dead self in the blades. The fire crackling, giving off very subtle heat.
So my resistance to charm or whatever, does that help in the situation of me figuring out what's going on?
No,
No.
you're getting bad omens, but it may just be a trick.
Well, I want these more than I wanted that green sword. But I don't want to get people hurt.
Okay, you turn around and you
If I
see
see
Nina.
your hand move, I'm gonna do something.
I don't want to walk away from this. Okay. All right. So I walk away. I step back. I Hey guys, you guys want to fight for these?
Do the heads detach from the wall?
No, they're mounted pretty strong. If you go up there and
I
try to
thought if
move
we
them, they
collect all
can't.
the heads, chuck them in the hallway first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was like destroying the
Now the
heads.
heads seem they're well mounted on these walls.
All right.
Maybe.
So that worked. And I heard him speak to me in my head. Did you hear
did
it?
it?
Did you hear him?
I did not.
Do not touch those rapiers.
At that moment, a magical wind flutters the paper that's on the wall that says, "Look, but do not touch." Blood stains the carpet.
This room is alive, and we should exit.
All right, so what's underneath the carpet?
You gonna tear apart the carpet?
That is a good question.
Yeah, I want to see the bloodstains.
Don't tear
The
it.
carpet is
Let's
clean.
roll it.
All right, yeah, I'm rolling up the carpet or whatever.
By the fireplace, you roll it up, and it's just wood floors. Nothing
Okay.
special.
So then we can grab the blades and put the carpet back. No bloodstain.
Is that how it'll work?
Conrad, believe it or not, for the first time does something smart. He walks out.
All right,
No.
I go with them.
You walk out. It's smart cookie. Smart cookie.
So I have a sailor's background.
Okay.
So I'm expecting that when I.
All right. So you run into each other in the bedroom. Everybody go into the bedroom, please. And it's time to share notes with each other.
I got a flag.
It looks like the same flag from this painting on the wall.
I've seen that flag before.
Yeah.
Make a history check.
Can I make a history check?
Yes.
Awesome. Plus 5.
It's 12 or higher for this.
24.
13.
Ooh.
I want to know this actually.
History's kind of my forte.
Oh, 12 or higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, be smart.
I'm not.
17.
Wow. Would you like to join the party to see if you remember anything about Black Pirates? Okay. All of you remember stories long ago about a black pirate ship called the Lost Hope that sailed the seas of the Sword Coast. And its captain, Ignacio the Black, was known to be the most dreaded pirate of them all. There are stories that Ignacio could not die. And whenever you seen the black ship, the white sailing flag, with that black hand, that was a sure sign you weren't going to make it back to shore. And that flag looks just like the one in the painting, because you guys got the gist. So,
Cool.
you especially, you should.
It's killing me right now.
A cool flag.
So, we're in this room, you guys hear this story, you all understand, it's probably a fable tale.
So technically, what we should do is destroy the painting.
Well,
Well,
no. With the
This
letter
is-
that I read, didn't say, it said it was a portrait of him.
yeah.
So that's not the right painting.
Yeah, if you guys want to look at the letter, she has it.
Look! That's not what it says. I know I'm not a good reader, but
I don't know. Root around the rest of the room.
I don't think.
We found the letter, but it's over here.
Yeah,
It's
so we still need to get to the auditorium thing or whatever. So why don't we go over that way?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
let's go on the other side.
Oops, my bad. Thanks,
Quick perception to see if there's anything else of interest in the room.
there is none to save time. There is
Okay.
none.
We're going over here!
I'm gonna kick this door in.
Make a strength check, please. DC of 12.
19.
The door gets kicked open to that room right there. That would be. Oh, okay.
You know, it had a handle.
I don't use those often.
And I was like, you just used the handle for that other door.
I mean, foot activated, I guess, is the handle.
That's right.
Let's go ahead and roll the matter.
My jaw drops.
Ooh. Yes. Okay. So conjuring. Alright, that is 11. Now, most of this room you guys see is taken up by two long wooden tables that are in the center of this room. And there are glass vessels and beakers and other scientific apparatuses. You also see there's books scattered about these tables as well. Cabinets are filled with all sorts of other apparatuses, manner of specimens. But things that catch your attention are these colorful globes that are floating around the center of this room, almost in a beautiful dance. At the far wall of this room is a massive painting of the night sky. In the center of that wall, that painting, is a single door with a sunburst above it. Now, most of the stars on that wall are small little either dots or tiny circles, but you see 5 constellations, 5 beautiful bursting painting stars on that wall as well. So, start with you. What would you like?
I want to go over to the chalkboard and look at it.
Okay. Looking at this chalkboard, you notice that there's charts, mathematical formulas, equations. You also see a nautical map with a crude drawing of a boat next to on this map. There's a line with the words that read, "The sea ferret's current location." So that's all you see.
Sea ferret?
The sea ferret's current location.
Like the animal a ferret? Am I hearing you correctly?
You don't know. It's just a name. The sea ferret. It could be a ferret that lives in the sea. You don't know.
Okay. Weird.
What does it say?
Something about a sea ferret.
It's a well-known boat.
Is the maps
Is
what
it?
we recognize?
Oh, okay.
No, it's almost a scientific formula. He may figure it out, or sorcerer. It's very sciencey. The only thing that sort of catches that you probably see is a nautical drawing on the map. It has a picture of a boat that was drawn with the words that say the seabird's current location. Cleric.
Stepping in, also curious, was the sea ferret the name of the Black Hand's ship?
No, that's the lost.
No, that was the lost one.
Maybe it was a target then. Maybe she was helping him hunt down specific targets.
Father told me stories when I was a young boy about them.
Okay. Weird.
Okay. Sheldon.
I want to study that formula.
With your old binocular
Use
eyeballs.
those big eyes.
You start looking at you're going to use an intelligence roll. You need a 14 or higher, but you get it with advantage.
Do it, Yoda.
Okay. So +3. Let's see what we got.
Double
14. So 14 + 3, 17.
Nice. It is a mathematical formula that talks about the engineering construction of telescopes.
Yeah, this is about telescope. It's probably for the sad observatory where she sat and watched her lover sail around, murder people.
And she deep-throated the Sorry.
Jesus!
from a
We were supposed to
distance.
do that to the brooms, not to the
Yeah, I know.
telescope.
So, okay, Conrad, what would you like to do? And while you guys are all talking and looking, these orbs are flying above your heads very harmlessly. Think about it, it's very magical.
How high are the orbs?
The orbs you can probably reach out and grab if you want to.
The big yellow one. It looks like a sun.
You want to touch it?
Just gonna.
You do, and your hands go right through it. It's an illusion.
I'm going to search the room.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
They're fake.
finish your
They're
part.
fake. Where's this painting at?
The board is over. Now, this whole wall here is a huge painting of the stars. There's a door with a gold sun above it. And all the stars are represented with tiny dots or circles, but there are 5 prominent ones, like big, larger starbursts.
I'm gonna go look at one of the big, large stars.
It just looks like a painting of a larger star. Not like a big sun that's
Is
above
there any
the door.
holes in the wall or anything?
It says, "Glory hole, try me." I'm just kidding. No.
One.
So,
I got bit.
Nina,
You now
I go ahead and
have
start
a-
searching the room for any like secret
make a
doors
perception roll.
or items of interest. Oh, look at that. A 9.
Yeah, it looks to you just like some type of science lab. You can't figure out anything else, and you find no other traps or doors except for this door and that door. So, good.
Is that a pile of colored balls on the table?
There are a pile of cardboard, and they seem to be covering something up.
Right. Move the balls slightly to the side to see what they're covering up.
A golden book.
Good job.
And there's a letter T as in Tom. Okay, there's really nothing else of value in this room.
Is that a word
I go
again?
through the
Is
door.
that a word? We have to find one more, right? 7?
You're it.
Okay, you go into that room?
Yeah.
Open it up?
Yeah.
Wheel.
It's
fortune.
No, I'm
Am I
missing
a
a
vowel?
Yeah.
Think of you.
Let's get this done.
What's that?
Yes, but I can't quite think of what it is yet.
Here we go.
Like I'm right there. But
You see the letters?
Yetter.
Something to do with a pirate?
Nina, you open this door into a dark, open, grassy field. offering a view of the night sky. Insects sing into the night as a pleasant breeze brushes past you into the laboratory you exited. You see 5 telescopes mounted on bronze plates, and they point towards the constellations. In the middle of the space is a 1-foot diameter crystal ball, and it sits on a brass stand. Other than the clear, sharp night sky, the grassy knoll is surrounded by indistinct darkness and shadow.
I checked to see if the first telescope is pointing to one of the constellations on the wall.
This is like a magical plane. It's like you're in a field of grass.
Oh, but I can walk in there. Or I can't.
Yeah, you're walking outside into an outside environment.
I want to, because looking at the constellations on the wall, I want to check the constellation that it's pointing at.
Which telescope?
This one right here.
Go up to it. Looking into it, you just see the night sky. You need to make a perception roll to see if you find the constellation.
All right. Finally, good roll.
You do, and you slowly spot one of the stars that look very similar to the one you've seen on the wall. A light glow pulsates from the crystal globe behind you. It dissipates. We're back to the room. Sheldon.
Okay, you found the thing. Cool. Nina? Oh, Nina went in there. I'll follow Nina.
Okay. Move your character out there, and you see Nina looking through a telescope, aiming it at the sky. Nina, you hear the sound of grass being crunched. Looking back, you see a magical doorway to a lab, and you see Sheldon walking out of this extra-dimensional doorway, and you guys make eye contact.
Oh, this is cool.
Howdy. Hey. Try to line these all up with 5 different
Okay.
translations.
Yeah, I looked through the left one, and I'll try to do that.
Make a perception roll.
All right. Plus 0. That's 18.
12 or more. Okay. Since you figured that out and you had a high roll, I'm assuming you're going to try all the telescopes. You start finding these stars and constellations look very similar in either room. And finally, at the very last one, the glowing, the crystal ball glows brightly. Light shoots from the wall to this west wall. A door appears, and it's lit with a light around its frame. It's a magical doorway.
It's magic.
Do we all hear that?
Yeah.
Anything else in this room?
No. You lined up all the things that lit up the door. Okay.
Are you coming with us?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, we'll show you.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm ADD.
There he is.
All right. So you do see it's like an extra-dimensional doorway, and you see the frame and the door sitting in a grassy field just by itself.
Right.
No walls. Who's going to open?
I got it.
Got it, Conrad?
All right.
Can I do it?
Do I need
Yeah,
a
so you
strength
can.
roll or anything?
No, it's unlocked. And she opens it up. This room is bare, except for a bookshelf covered in chains against one wall. There's a plain wooden bench in front of it and a reading desk. A gold book sits right next to all the chains on the desk. And from where you stand, you clearly see burned etchings on the top of the desk that read, "Jealous and protective."
Walking up to the book.
You saw it walking up. Let's all make perception rolls. If anyone got 16 or higher,
I got a 16.
I
What's
shoot.
my plus?
I want to shoot the
Sheldon?
bookshelf
No.
I got 17.
with my bow. I want to take a shot with my bow with the
Oh,
bookshelf.
wait. First, let me go to your perception roll.
I got a 16.
I got a
All right.
17.
So you both see that they're all there's chains attached to
21.
books, and the books have like metal locks on all of them. So whoever owns this library wants these books to be kept on these shelves. You're assuming that whoever reads them can pull the books down to this desk and read, and when they're done, they can put it back up.
While still connected to the chain.
They're all checked. Yeah,
What was the letter on the book?
you can't tell until you get closer.
I'm in there.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
All right. What would you like to do?
Same, I'm following them.
All right, and Nina, they're all walking in. What would you like to do?
I want to shoot the bookshelf with my bow.
All right, you see Nina. You hear the sound of her bow drawing back. Are you guys gonna say anything?
Smack her.
Wait, what?
Smack her in the face.
Shoot me in the hand before you shoot the book.
Alright, I don't shoot it.
All
That
right.
is sacrilege.
I just look around. See if I can see anything.
This room is bare, other than a golden book with the Mordenkainen's face on it, and the book is turned where the spine is facing the shelf, not you guys.
I'm gonna tug on the chain a little bit to see how strong it is.
Okay. You start tugging on the chain. The books spread open, and a giant maw appears in the bookshelf itself. It comes to life. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bookshelf mimic. Roll for initiative.
Can I go ahead and let go of my arrow now? Let it fly?
Wait, you didn't say that was already action. You said you stopped. So
Yeah.
you do. Okay.
I got a crit.
The chains in the on the wall start flailing around, and the books are all over the place.
You can neither crit nor crit fail in the initiative check.
Yeah.
I got 12 initiative.
I got fucking 3, of course. All right, so 15 and 20.
20.
20. You got 22? Nice.
All right, so we'll show that.
Plus,
You got a natural 20? She got a natural 20.
Oh, she did. She's up higher. Kit, Sheldon, who had a 10 to 15?
At 19.
I got a 12. I got a 12.
What's your number? 3. I rolled a 3 also, and I'm a good DM, and I will allow you. Is that me? That's 3, and I will allow you to go first. So the thing is going to be last. This shelf. Kit, you're up.
I'm gonna use my warhammer.
You're gonna try it. That's gonna be a pulse shot. It'll be a disadvantage, but if you hit it, I'm gonna allow you to do a lot of damage to it.
Okay. I got a 17.
Roll again. Disadvantage. That means
Oh, you said it's at a disadvantage. I'm sorry, I didn't
So
hear
you roll one more time.
Shit. 7, 8, 9, 10.
You miss with your weapon, the tongue. Anything else?
I was trying to use Pogo on this early. I feel like he's gonna get hurt.
You may need him later. Sheldon.
Alright, do I see the gold book anywhere?
Yeah, the gold book is there, but this creature has all the chain books flailing
Yeah,
around.
it's not like
a
in
whirlwind.
creature. It's not like
it's on the desk, so you can grab it.
So I'll just firebolt something. That's 21.
That is a hit.
4 points of fire damage.
It'll be double because it's vulnerable, so it's 8 points of fire damage.
Oh shit! I forgot I have my attack.
It screams in pain. This bookshelf is bloody.
Nice.
That was 8, right? Altogether double?
Yes, 8.
Okay. Next up is Conrad.
I'm gonna get a lead a bit closer.
Okay.
Hit it with my hand. 17, 18, 19.
That is a hit.
And that's 4, 5, 6, 7.
And that is 7 points of damage. It is badly injured to the point if somebody just gives it a dirty look, it will die. Nina!
I give it a dirty look.
Make that roll with the bow and arrow, right?
Yep.
Go for it.
You're dirty.
Wow.
Jesus, Nina. Today, it flies by and impales into the wall next to it, but you completely miss. Nyx.
Toll the dead, because it, again, needs to die. Okay? So that's
I
going
gotta
to
do
be...
my wisdom first.
Right.
Wait, hold on, I get pluses. -3, so there's a 6.
No, your target is 13. So it is a D12 necrotic. Please roll. 9 necrotic.
And all of a sudden, the tongue drops, the eyes close, and the book is no longer animated. The bookshelf is no longer animated. The chains all fall to the ground. One of the chains breaks loose that's attached to a book. And the title of the book says, "To Crack a Shell." And it's actually can be used as a flail. So, there is a golden book on there.
Yeah, tell me about that golden book.
You look at the golden book, and the letter L is on the spine.
That was not what I thought it was going to be.
So, there's nothing else of value in this room other than the flail, the chain with this metal book, and a broken arrow on the wall. Thank you, Nina.
Does anybody want that?
The flail?
It's a cool flail.
I don't know what a flail is.
It's a stick with a chain and a thing on the end, but this time it's a book.
Like, I'm a knowledge cleric. That's just priceless.
Okay, so
Take it. I don't want it.
this book, this is actually a magical flail.
What's
You
my
get
morning star?
all right. So this flail, when you use it, you're gonna get a +1 to hit. It does 1d8 bludgeoning, and as long as you have this on your person at all times, you get a +1 on intelligence checks.
What was the boyfriend's name?
I forgot.
Can I have my paper about it?
Ignacia?
I
No.
think it was Ignacio the Black.
That was it.
I was seeing if these letters.
It's an agnostic asshole.
So,
Ignacio.
say those stats again.
It's a +1 to hit,
D8 bludgeoning.
and then you get a +1 on all intelligence checks. So if you got your
that's nice.
if you got that weapon in your backpack and there's an intelligence roll that has to be made of any time, you get a +1.
That is so nice for knowledge cleric.
It's cute. Actually, let me look at it.
I figured it had to be.
All right, so at this whole upper level, there's nothing else of value. Where would you guys like to go?
Hey guys,
Going
we
down
want
to
to try
the
to get the
basement.
reindeers and we all.
No.
Damn it.
I got us.
You can just let us off the board. You can go get
We're ready to go downstairs.
Okay.
To the basement.
We're gonna go to the basement level?
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second while I clear this out and I bring up the final map. Thank you, Sean.
Alright, so how about this? Once we're ready to open the portal, we'll go home.
You're gonna run through the rabbit.
We grab it and we open the portal in the room and we all jump through.
Right now we can spell the word Riley. That's about it. Or leader. Riley is or leader.
Leader. How would you spell leader is what we have?
So, it's I-R-E.
I-T-L.
L-I-T.
I-R-E-Y.
R-I-E-Y-T-L, right?
Y-E-T-L. Yettle.
You do Yeti without all the letters. It's Yeti. Somebody screamed.
I think it's. I've been thinking it's Yeti. This like 2 letters ago, and it's just. But
Very good, very good. I'll catch you. Trust me.
nice. This is great. Stan, are these printouts that you were getting from the internet? Or are you making this?
No, I find them on the internet and I just print them larger and
Yeah,
put them up. Let's put everybody's characters right here. It's not this big. Your fighter.
See, my problem is I watch too much
Hey,
Walking
fighter.
Dead.
You can find characters here.
My name is Ken.
Yeah, I call you Fire. I don't know names.
Poor Nina having a
Hey, meat shield, come on.
Right?
As you begin to descend down this final level to a basement level of the mansion, the bottom, a door stands directly across from you. There's a corridor that goes to your right, and a single door that is located on that wall. That corridor to the right ends at a dead end. You hear cats on the lower level. Several cats are slinking by real quick, running up the stairs between your legs and skedaddling. What are we gonna do?
This is down, right?
Yep.
So we found where all the cats are.
Alright, I'm searching for any traps in the hallway.
Make a perception roll.
17 plus 7.
You don't see any traps, but with that high roll, something makes you very uncomfortable about this level. You just can't put your nose on it. You sort of notice goosebumps on your arms. There's something unnatural about this level.
Oh, put my ear to this door.
Perception roll.
1911.
You hear nothing.
Oh,
Sheldon. Oh, what? That was you. Sheldon, what would you like to do?
So let's just go in.
Alright, let's move that piece out. It's a hallway. And there's another door at the far end, and a red door in that middle wall to your right.
I'm not going in there.
Oh, the red door.
That red door, as you start approaching it, you feel heat coming from it. And there's a
great.
bright light at the bottom. And there is a lock underneath the handle.
Yep.
You put your hand on it, it's very warm. And it's very solid, this door. bright red.
So we gotta find the key.
Key, I have a foot.
It's a very solid door that requires a key.
We want to go to the not red door room, which is this
I've
one.
been through some doors.
Yeah, so that door is not red, and there's a handle.
I'd open the door.
Well, why Sheldon? What do we do?
Kicked in.
Just go in.
Okay.
Cats in the ladle.
Cats and hey, look, it's the man in blue.
Sad dad song.
Storeroom?
I think that's our
Is
pocket.
this cat litter?
I'll tell you right now.
We're assaulted by the smell of ammonia.
Run away!
Smells of alcohol and formaldehyde permeate this room as soon as you open the door. It's very powerful. You see numerous cats, probably 5 or 6 of them, sitting about the shelves amongst these giant glass vessels that you see throughout this room. Glass containers, both large and small, all of them containing either body parts or creatures inside. Some you see floating around a yellowish liquid. But at the very far end of the room, you see a unique sword with a red hilt and a piece of stone. It's a very popular sword that most of you knew about from magic school, and I need a Arcana check from you guys. 12 or higher.
I don't know shit.
17.
Hey.
Take
17.
this and put that right there on that square. Yes, you are. Keep doing that at this combat. Immediately, this is a sword of legend you've heard about and studied. It is called Flame Tongue. On command, bright flames appear. And not only does the blade do damage, but its poor victim will suffer a lot of fire damage. And the story goes, it takes an honorable soul that can pull it out with ease. So if anybody goes over there, or makes it across the room, and decides to grab it, you'll need a perfect 20. No modifiers, it is a crit. But if you pull that out, you permanently get Flame Tongue.
Alright.
I'm going over there, pull.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
do
look
it.
for traps along the floor.
Alright, let me go to Nina first.
Everyone's just running across.
Look for traps. Look for traps.
Hey,
it's a famous
let's have
sword,
Nina
everyone.
First. Nina first. Because she jumped.
That one's me, man.
Who's going to be behind Nina?
Me.
I put her behind Nina.
I rolled a 19.
There's a whole line of people like, ooh, a sword.
Let's get. That's the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it going?
As the quietly your party starts going up, you see your reflections on all these glass tanks. You see a dead cockatrice, jumbo maggots all bunched together, fire beetles, long snakes, a small machinid mushroom sprout that looks just like Togo. A large jar of massive severed hands of all different colors, and a blue tadpole. And as you go by, the cats,
Blue tag.
blue tadpole, the cats are slinking around these giant vats and watching. A few cats sort of jump up on top, on their hind legs, and they hold the top of these jars, and they're watching all of you as you go. You find no traps. You feel uneasy about the cats standing next to all of these jars, but you see this magical sword called Flame Tongue in stone.
I'm trying.
You
Get
gonna do
ready
it?
to watch
So
a hero
put her
movie.
right next to it. All right, listen.
Gonna
Before
pull
you
the
roll,
sword from the stone.
if you roll a nat 20, that sword is yours. Nina grabs and pulls. No, you cannot do it. It's too late. Who's next?
Me. I'm next.
Hey, ready? Nat 20. Flame Tongue is yours. A 12.
They seemed to 2, and I was like,
Now, who's next?
well, I'll go give it a shot.
Let's move everybody back over. No. The people who pulled the swords are still over there.
Here, over
Yeah,
here.
right there. Yep.
Okay.
That's it. Yep.
We're all around.
If I rage gathering around this.
Yeah, come on,
No, you just get one shot. But yo, listen, if there's somebody that can get a nat 20, let me get this ready because I have a feeling he may be able to do
This is
this.
the one that
Yeah,
killed
right.
Strahd.
Yeah.
Go for it. Nat 20.
12.
You can't even do it. Sheldon and Nix, you both are back there, and you see everyone trying. They just cannot pull out this tongue. There's an uneasiness about this room.
I don't want to try.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Sheldon.
It's a cool thing though, and I'm looking at the creepy cats. I'm like, you're gonna watch a hero.
And let's see him. All right, so Sheldon's and you're standing by the door.
365 years, master of time and space. Sheldon. Oh shit.
There you go.
Sheldon.
Oh no, Sheldon
No.
can't do it. As the party's on that side of the room, you notice something the rest does not notice. The cats almost look mischievous, and one of the cats places its paw on top of this large jar of severed hands and pushes it between you and your party.
He felt.
And then it shatters on the floor.
Hands up!
Right.
Hands down.
Hands up, hands down!
Hey.
The cats are knocking these things over.
And you start hearing shattering of glass. The first thing you notice is his hands start skirting about the ground on their nails, all about the floor. And a jar falls with the maggots also on the ground. And this area begins to get filled, and you guys all see this. He's on the other side of the room. These large maggots and hands separate the party.
Can you just plow through them?
Ew.
Nice.
Oh, those are gross.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Nobody gets that.
Well, you still get some shot at it after the maggots are dead. Are you gonna try for it afterwards? No.
It's a thing.
How many do you have? Yeah, what? Rages.
I'm gonna. You gonna rage?
You're here.
What, do I get a rage yet? How do I know if I have a rage?
No, you're a fighter.
Oh, okay. I know I have
Let's
my
roll for
action.
initiative. Getting close to the end game, guys.
Shit.
Ooh, I rolled bad.
Freaking not the right
I rolled
time.
22.
All right. All right. Who has 15 to 20? 22? Good job. We have kids. I rolled a 17. 10 to 15. 5 to 10. 8. 12. Oh, yeah, 12. Okay. Sheldon, Conrad, what did you get? Last. Okay. So the order is Nina, Kit, these creatures, Nix, Sheldon, and Conrad. Let's go. Nina, you're up.
Is throwing my lantern oil on maggots a thing at all? Someone else lights it on fire?
You yelling that for your turn? You're gonna yell that out?
So,
You can start a
you know
fire.
what? I'm just gonna swing at it with my.
What are you swinging at? Their hands?
Maggots are closest to me.
What number is that?
Oh, there's a hand right there?
95.
Taking a hand.
Go for it.
Well, that's a 12.
Yeah, you just missed. Just missed with your weapon. Anything else? All right, next up is Kit.
I'm gonna try to go for 26. Go over to 26.
Dad?
I'm gonna go to 26.
Isn't that 26 right there? Yeah. Oh, it's a 92. Okay, let's go over here. 26.
92? All
Uh-huh.
right, then.
Lexic this.
Yep. I got 8.
An 8? That's a miss.
Yeah.
That's these are hands, right? Okay. Next up is going to be these creatures. Number 95 and is going to go for Nina. The hand jumps up to claw at your face.
14.
It misses. I guess that would be Kit.
Yeah.
That hand jumps up. Does a 6 hit. Misses.
No. Yeah.
Okay. The maggots are going to move over and they're going to they're too big, but you can move them over right up the middle and the other one up the middle. No, next to right here, close to my finger. Alright, we'll just say we're gonna go for Nina. That maggot's gonna go for Nina.
Like
14, 4. And the other one, a 9. Both miss. These two hands are going to, the area's getting cluttered. All those hands except for number 93. Let's all move them and the maggots up.
They're throwing hands.
You're coming hard.
And number 93 is going to turn and approach you, leap up in the air with its fingers. Does a 2 hit? I'm fucking rolling like crap now. Misses. Nix, you're up.
Well, it clearly left my face so poorly that I should just be able to pluck it from the air.
Go for it. You gonna do the grapple? Get it.
I don't even know how to do that.
Just roll and it'll be like a hit.
Well,
It'll just be a hit.
Yeah, well, I'm making a hit roll. It's just small. If it's person to person, it'll be strength versus strength, but it's leaping in the air and he's going to grab it. So grab a dexterity, whichever's higher. Dexterity or strength.
so 9.
That is going to be a miss as it lands right at your feet. Anything else? Bonus actions?
Yeah. Bonus action. I am going to activate Shield of Faith.
Go for it. All right, Sheldon.
Alright, Sheldon's gonna move on. And then cast Burning Hands this way. So 15 feet. It'll catch these 3, maybe one of these 2.
Okay, I'll let you do 4. Those 4 right
Okay. It's a dex save 13, please.
Okay. 2. 11. Fucking 2. 11. All miss.
Nice. Okay, that is
No, it's not nice.
That is 8 fire damage.
All of them burst up into flames, and you hear them screech in pain. And they're all dead. They all burn up really quick. 1, 2. Sheldon saving the party. And number 95. No, 96. No. The dark. Yep. Sheldon saving the party.
Yeah, there's no dynamite to explode this time, so it's cool.
They're all
Yeah,
dead.
right. Cool.
Yes.
Conrad.
Now it just smells of burning maggots. And
Yeah. So Sheldon just lit the whole area up. These things have very low health, by the way, guys.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to
we
smack
did that.
94.
We're all rolling low right now.
15 plus 5.
That is a hit.
That's 4
You
damage.
sever the hand and it blows up and explodes with flesh flying everywhere.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and get in between Nina and this hand.
Okay. Nina, you're up.
Okay, can I do one attack on the hand and one attack on the other?
No.
No? Alright. Should I kill the cats?
No. The cats they're gone. They took off.
Alright. Just attacking my weapons and missing. Well, 13.
13 to hit?
13 will hit.
13 will hit.
Alright, this is the 7. Alright. Good old 4 points of damage.
And you destroy whatever it is you hit. The hand.
Maggots or the hand?
The hand. There's 1 hand and 2 sets of maggots that are left. Next up is Kit.
I'm going to over to maggots.
Yep. Step over there.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use my trusty warhammer. My bestie. That guy. He's is that a 5?
Yes.
10.
You missed. Sorry. And you they're small and slippery. Yeah, that happens. 1 maggot is going to turn towards Nina and attack with a 12. 7 to 12.
14.
And the other maggot is going to leap at you. And the maggots roll a 6. And now it is Nyx's turn. Now you got this hand that's dancing on the ground, moving zigzagging right at your feet.
Stop on it.
Bigger than him.
Oh, yeah.
They have low health.
okay,
You could
human.
try to step on it. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's a very tiny human.
So, alright, no problem. Con save.
Yeah. He stands rolls against him.
12?
Nope.
Nope, 6 points.
Oh,
Yeah.
explain how you destroy this hand.
Fuck that hand.
It's dancing all around, it's dancing all around, it's dancing all around. Like, I'm not even gonna try. So I stomp my foot, and a burst of radiant energy goes straight out in a circle for 5 feet in all directions, and the hand just vaporizes.
Nice. Awesome. And there's 2 things left. Sheldon.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
And then I'm gonna stab at Tremors.
Yeah.
Make that save. No, it's only those two.
Let's
Make
see
that
where
save.
he's right.
DC 10.
Yep. You lift
DC
it
10
up.
dex save.
And you slam it straight down. Here we go. Maggots. DC. What do I mean?
It's a DC 10 dex save.
I rolled a 10.
Boo.
Yeah, that's one. That's a 10. The other one. A 3.
Ah, that one falls prone.
Falls prone. Okay, that would be the one next to Dina. Or Dina get advantage. All right. So next up is Conrad.
Well, I'm gonna get closer to the one that's prone.
Okay, you get advantage to hit it.
11 plus 5.
And that is a hit. 15.
5 plus 8 damage.
And you destroy these maggots, and there's one set of maggots left, and that would leave Nina. Please finish that off, Nina. Do it.
Alright, I'm gonna step on it.
Nina runs up and goes to step 14 or higher,
Nice.
and roll a damage 1d4.
Oh man, I thought they were only 1 hit point.
1.
And it smashes and crushes the maggot, and the room falls quiet.
Yay!
All right, good job, guys.
You have +2 to your AC for the next 9 minutes, 88 seconds.
Yeah.
Or 9
Yeah,
minutes,
because the
58
shield of
seconds.
fates.
Oh. Cool. Well then let's everybody get the other room.
Yeah, let's check some
Over
rooms.
here? Over there? Over
Yeah.
there? No, we're not going in
Oh
there.
yeah, we're going in there last because it's scary.
Listen to Sheldon, the Oracle knows.
Push, push, push. Sheldon, you're opening this door.
All right, I opened the door. Coming in.
Oh, we got some more balls.
And we also have some more notes.
That is
And
going to be
blackboard.
the chemical library.
Or equations for you.
Yep. Lower level.
All right.
Math.
Playing into the stereotype.
The air in this room smells of astringent chemicals. There's long wooden tables that stretch across this room, laden with vials, beakers, flasks, and holding various liquids and powders. Books are scattered between them, and glassware and chemicals are also filled up in these vials. Yellowed paper charts and blackboards full of complex formulas cover these walls. Several clay shapes rest on these tables in the middle of this room. They range from rudimentary shape to a barely humanoid-looking shape, and one of a winged creature similar to human, so lifelike you'd think this creature is sleeping. Make a Arcana check, please. Anyone who gets
A what check?
Arcana check, please. 14 or
Hey,
higher.
you're good at that. Nope. Let's see if I can roll well.
Nope.
Yeah, I can. 23.
You might. I'll pay you 5 gold to go pull on that sword.
What sword?
The sword that's over there.
Fairly certain.
I did not know a damn.
Conrad?
Nah.
Okay.
None of us know.
It's just me.
Yeah, so looking at the items in the charts, this room, its primarily goal is to create homunculi, such as human. And you also glance over, a lot of the books have to deal with chemical science, alchemy, and demonic summoning.
Somebody.
Can from like the formula, can I like? Do you think can I figure it out how to do it? Like attempt to?
No. The
No.
demonic summoning? No. It's going to be a long, lengthy process. You can't. You're smart, but not that smart. Also on the table, you happen to notice there is a red key and a strange red monocle on a thin black chain.
Ooh.
Yoink.
Hey, who doesn't have glasses? I pass it to whoever's closest. Evens odds. But
Anybody else going into this
Nina
room?
gets it.
Read it. Monocle?
Yeah, you get the monocle.
You have the monocle. You're looking at it. Let's make a Arcana check with you. It's a low one. 10.
Alright.
What's your roll?
16.
Oh, it's a very special infernal monocle. The wearer can read infernal. They put it on their eye.
They can read infernal.
Yeah, it's infernal is like a demonic language.
If you read the books back into the room.
Would that be more useful to you?
Maybe.
I think it's better for you.
Okay, I'll take my glasses off when I read.
It's your eye.
Now, as a group, make an investigation roll, please, as you look into this room. I need a 15 or higher.
I got a 20.
That's 20! What?
Nice.
Anybody get
17.
No, 13.
Both of you immediately notice, and you see Rena pointing under the desk. You see a thick gold book that resembles all the other books you've been looking for in this mansion.
I'll read his letter.
And you look, and it's the letter B as in boy. There's nothing else of value in this room.
I got it.
So,
You know what the word is?
Yeah.
I'll give you 5 gold if you go tugging that sword and get it for me.
you guys only get one try on that.
Oh, he never did it.
Who's, oh, him? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he stayed at the other side door. So if you go pulling that sword and you get it, I'll take it. I'll give you 5 gold either way. I tried.
All right, there's nothing else in this room. You guys have decisions to make. You have one more door to go in, or you can just
Check out the scary room.
You want to check out
You
the
guys-
We're gonna check out the scary room.
Yeah, let's check out the scary room.
However, I poked my head back in this door. Are the cats still there?
You don't see cats anywhere. They're gone.
They left.
Oh.
This whole level of cats are gone.
Is the sword still there?
You can put your character over there.
I'll go with you.
There are no cats in there, and the sword is still there.
I give you the 5 gold.
Wait. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
So the cleric, ungodlike, walks over. You feel a holy glow take over your body. You reach down. Are the gods looking down at you, my friend? 20? Go ahead, nat 20. It's yours.
Yeah, well, this is the dice that's already rolled 2 once.
Flame
so-
tongue is a powerful sword, brother. Powerful
I'm
sword.
gonna take off the 5 gold.
That's a 13.
No, sorry, you can't do it. All right. With that said, we have one more room, or you guys can try to figure out the command word.
We have it figured out.
One more room. One more room.
Red key to red door. Let's go.
Yes,
I
yes.
want to know who's opening the door.
Right,
of course.
okay.
Conrad,
There you
open the
go.
door?
I give you the key.
I haven't taken a single look at it.
Where's our gold in this?
You have gold?
I have gold. I have like
We haven't
10 gold or something.
We haven't gotten paid yet.
Yeah, we started out with like our starter.
Wait.
I don't know.
Before we go,
Wait.
I'm not
You've
gonna
already
say something. I
got-
know it's a big deal.
Can you enchant me or something, bro?
Yeah, I'll take some too.
only 3 of you.
Yep. So me and
Nope,
Neo
never
and
mind.
Sheldon.
Can't do it.
Fine.
Maintaining concentration on his AC.
All right, so
all good.
Break that
Yeah.
shit.
You got the key.
yeah.
Yeah, I give
You doing it?
Yep.
And
I'm
Kit,
wearing the module.
please do us the honors.
Ooh.
So is this the room where?
Human like this space.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good.
That is good.
No, that's not good.
That's good.
That's bad.
Those remind me of vampires.
That's good.
That's not good.
That's real good.
Let's go.
This dark, stone-walled room contains strange objects of the occult. There is a 5-foot diameter circle of intricate script of Inferno that covers the floor. There's an empty wooden bookstand opposite the door at the far end. You also see there are 3 bronze braziers. All of them are no longer flames. Whatever has been in there, whatever material in these braziers has long ago turned to cinder. This room smells of charcoal and sulfur. Several coffins of intricate design line the furthest wall in front of the bookstand. Resting on the bookstand is a folded piece of paper. This room makes all of you uneasy and nervous and fearful. And looking up at the ceiling, written in blood, the words say, "Let the dead sleep." What would you guys like to do? Cleric, you are very uncomfortable with this.
Yeah. Hello. Hey, dead people in here, right?
Yeah.
Not a good thing. However, this is a crime against nature. We have to terminate.
Sounds good. I want to see what the note says.
You know, I don't know why, but I'm gonna reach in my pack and pull out the incense.
Okay. What do you do with the incense when you take it out?
Ritual incense. I'm gonna tap some into each of the braziers.
Okay, so going over to the braziers, make a Constitution roll, please, and the DC for this is going to be a 15.
That is a which is a 13. Nope.
The cleric that walks in the room suddenly starts to convulse and shake. You drop to the ground uncontrollably and start vomiting. And you see the cleric is just looking pale and vomiting, and you can't control yourself. There is a sickly evil that's taking over you, sir. And then finally, you dissipate and you realize, oh shit. So something really strongly unholy in this room. Chit, what would you like to do?
I'm going back up the stairs.
Okay, so move her towards the stairs. Yeah, move her to the top of the stairs. Smart cookie. Nina, what would you like to do?
I gonna take the chance. I'm gonna go in the room.
Good for you, Nina.
Yeah.
All right, and Sheldon,
I wanna go in the room and see what the note says.
you're gonna walk across the room.
I'm gonna walk around. It's scary.
So you can play the story.
I have the monocle on.
Oh, you have the monocle.
Yeah.
As you walk in, the glyphs on the ground begin to glow bright red. The monocle allows you to read. It is some kind of incantation that's used for summoning something evil from the depths of hell. That's what you know when you see that. The words even look like they're dancing around. No one else can read this or sense what that this circle is for.
Cool.
You know something was possibly summoned here. But what? Also looking on the floor inside that circle, you see small shards of red crystal.
Okay.
All right?
We're
Atreus is dumb.
Can we use the crystals to gather them together?
They're
and-
really tiny, thin, like
No,
somebody
don't
broke
take
glass.
those crystals. You saw what happened to Atreus. As soon as he stepped out, he
Conrad,
got
what
killed
would
by
you
a
like
demon.
Sheldon's going to be walking over across to the coffins to grab a letter. What would you like to do? Now, there are 3 coffins. They're very well done. They're polished with pine oil. And there are markings on all 3 of them. 1, 2, 3.
Which one is the letter on?
They all say 1, 2, 3. You see 3 markings?
No, the letter
is on
stand behind
them. There's a stand behind you.
Yeah, I'm
right
moving
there.
towards it. Just walk with me.
Conrad,
Don't,
just walk.
don't hit those.
Show me where you're walking.
We're going. I'm following step for step.
Where? Okay, you're leading.
Yeah, I'm
Where,
walking-
show me where you're walking.
I'm walking around. Yeah, that way to the stand.
I need the cleric to make a history roll, please, and this is going to be a 14 or higher.
You got a 14?
I got a 14 plus history is one of my strongest subjects. With it, that makes it a 20.
As you're on the ground, sort of catching your breath, and you start seeing the glistening red shards that almost an average person can't see. You start remembering some of your studies from the temple and the churches you've been at. Red crystals are generally used in hell to capture some of the darkest of spirits. What makes you
Hey guys, the red pieces, the gem thing, the one that was shattered there.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, they're used to hold souls, the darkest of souls.
So the guy
Sounds
upstairs released one of the souls in the Candlekeep. We probably need to get back and help them.
It sounds like he immediately died
the
once he
hero.
got out there. So
Alright, so you 2 guys are just gonna keep going to there?
yeah, well, I want to see.
I
what
pry
the
open
note
that
says.
one
Yeah.
coffin.
There is a note, and read it nice and loud and clear for everybody.
Alright.
This is important. It's an important note. Everybody has to listen.
I'm listening.
I tried to summon materials to give Cumin a sibling, but all that was sent is this red crystal shard. But I'm not a foolish woman. I've seen this gemstone before. This shard was part of a greater, but now it's being used as a prison. Something apocalyptic is trapped within a soul of pure evil. I sense great pain and loss, but even a greater sense of revenge. No, I'm no fool. This shard stays put within the circle until I return with some answers. I pray that I'm wrong. For all living things in the Forgotten Realms. Nope. I pray that I'm wrong. Fistandia. Yep, Atreus is a dumbass.
Oh.
That's not gonna be good.
I pry open the coffin.
What? No!
I want to find some treasure.
Nina's walking over to the coffin.
This one here.
I'm running away.
Are you gone?
I'm like on the other side of the room at least.
Alright,
I'm
so
on the
you
other
guys
side of the
move out the
room.
room.
at least.
We're-
I'm not leaving the room. The door's still open.
Cleric,
so
you
I'm
see Nina
looking
walking
in.
over to these coffins. and she looks like she's standing over it, mesmerized, and her hands are about to go to open them.
Oh, dear God. Well, I'm not going to go stand next to her.
Yeah, we'll help you out from over here.
I am, in fact, still concentrating on her AC.
On her,
I think, maybe.
on her AC?
Yeah. Yes, I am still concentrating on her AC.
Hey, Kent, Nina's gonna open the
you
scary
guys-
coffin.
You're a dumbass!
You stand next to this coffin, your body is actually shaking, beads of sweat start building up on you. Your long hair is no longer flowing, it's getting thin and strainy of wetness from the sweat on your body. You've never sweat this much as you stand looking at this coffin.
There's got to be something fun in it. I'm opening it.
You put your hands on the coffin, it's locked.
Alright. These tools, I'm going to pick them up.
Okay, go for it. 18.
Nope. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
3.
you try to figure it out and you just can't.
Alright, try the next coffin.
Same results with all 3.
Well,
Since you can't figure it out with that one one. All the locking mechanisms are the same.
I guess.
That's all that happens?
All right.
I'm trying.
You're going to try.
Hell yeah.
Brute force that bitch.
18 or higher.
Open your crowbar, just.
No,
No.
you guys can't. This is going on for several minutes. You see both Nina and Kit trying to open these coffins.
All right, just make sure you don't touch the crystals over there. Just
I'm
leave
not
them.
going to.
Yeah.
Alright. I give up.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Room.
You don't want to try? No one else wants to try? What if there's something really cool inside?
Or if it kills you.
But there might be, but I don't want to open it.
Okay.
So someone else can open it.
Let's say the magic word.
Alright,
Yeah.
no. Let's set magic word
You
in
ready?
the rapier room. I'm going to grab
Oh
the
my
rapier.
God,
and
you
pull it
Everyone.
out.
That's
right.
all the way back upstairs.
You guys go to the upper level. The house is strangely quiet, but cool. Somewhat peaceful, not like downstairs. You all gathered in the main foyer where you first entered. I believe you found all the 7 books. What would you guys like to do?
Hey, Cumin!
Yeah,
Cumin?
You can make the
He's not
call.
going to like it here anymore.
Cumin?
You guys want to give me a few minutes?
You don't want to come with us?
Shut up, no.
Suddenly, you hear the fluttering sound of wings as Cumin flies out of the kitchen and sees all of you standing by the main doors. My friends, good cake, Cumin, babe, come, have cake.
No, we're gonna leave. You want to come with us?
No, Fastandia's going to come back for me. It's you stay,
No.
but
All right.
you can't leave. No portal.
We can. All right. Everyone have an idea of the word? Let's just all say it out loud.
I said she is passed. She's not coming back. She passed away.
You being the wizard that you are, you know humaculi. If a wizard
like
that
bound
creates,
to the
they're
place,
bound.
yeah.
So if the wizard dies, the humaculi
Oh,
dies.
so the wizard's still alive?
Yeah, she left to figure out what's going on with all that.
Oh,
Why
I
that
thought she
cave.
died and that's why the books. Alright, then I got all mixed up.
So humaculi looks confused.
I know the word.
I don't because I'm special.
I have faith in
I think
you.
it's like liberty or something.
She said the word.
Oh shit.
What happens?
Yeah!
Sorry.
Sheldon's like, kick.
Young lady,
We did it.
upon saying liberty, electricity begins to fill the air in the foyer where you're all at. The hairs on your heads and arms begin to stand once again. At that moment, bricks begin to materialize between you and the main doors, and they form an extra-dimensional doorway. Magical lights appear and dance all around it. Swirls of magic and mist begin to appear in the doorway, and as it dissipates, you see Fastandia's library beyond this doorway.
Information.
Your way out is before you. You hear the smallest sound of whimpering as you turn around, and Cumin, holding his spoon, sits with tears going down his tiny little eyes.
Sorry, bud.
So, you have a chance to stay behind or leave this mansion.
Oh,
I walked through. Yeah.
Everybody goes through, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back. You know the words.
You guys all
We have to know both the words now, so.
stepping through the portal, you find yourselves back in Pastandia's Candlekeep chamber. But as the portal disappears and its magical energies subside, you make the startling discovery of finding Atreus, the wizard, lying before you on the ground, dead. His neck displays a massive gash, and blood coagulates under his head. You also notice broken shards lie about his corpse.
Oh, that idiot.
Hey, Kane.
Yelling this out, a glowing mist begins to form in front of all of you in this little chamber of Pastandia's. The mist begins to bellow and slowly go upward. The magical flames within this chamber flicker and dim. First you see a shadow in the mist, then a shape, and finally, a handsome man stands before you. His skin is pale, his eyes are dark, his hair is raven black, slit. His sharp features has a chiseled chin, and it only magnifies his appearance. He's dressed in fine regal attire. He sports a long black cape with red lining on the inside. His high leather boots make no sound as he steps out of the mist and he approaches all of you. And at that moment, you suddenly feel the weight of his terrifying gaze as he gazes upon all of you as he regards each and every one. Frozen in a fear you've never felt before in your lives. This man speaks in a dignified voice. I have been trapped in the depths of hell for far too long. For I am the ancient, for I am the son of Barovia. I am Count Strahd von Zerovich. Survive this night you shall, for I seek revenge on others. But when I return, the halls of Candlekeep will flow to bear. Strahd steps back into the mist. The mist swallows his body up. He disappears before you. So I have to ask you all this right now. Did your story just end? Or is it the beginning of something much, much bigger?
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Crush it!
this is Joy of Dimensional Spaces. This will obviously lead to something very, very larger than anyone could imagine.
What are you gonna do? We don't have piddling.
A dark evil was let loose from the depths of hell thanks to these players. I am Stan Smith. If you stayed around, thank you for watching. Don't spoil this ending. It's a big ending, as two of the players will attest to. So, with that said, I want to thank Walter Ortiz. Appreciate everything, and the rest of you support the store, watch their videos, like, and comment. With that said, on behalf of Human, good night, and thank you all very much. Good job.